Pinball. Seemingly simple, yet very intricate and complex in its design. Is that going too deep into it? Who cares? Pinball's just fun to play, and while it'll cost you an arm and a leg to get your own life-sized coin-operated pinball machine, perhaps a little more just to get the damn thing restored, you'll have to settle for these video game equivalents which are far more inexpensive and perhaps far removed from actual pinball as you could possibly get, but can be just as fun to play as the real deal. At least sometimes. Today's subject matter is Midnight Magic for the Atari 2600 video computer system. Although this game bears a copyright of 1984, Midnight Magic was the unfortunate victim of being shelved due to that year's video game crash in progress, and only saw the light of day in 1987 when Nintendo had already arrived to save the video game market and own it for the next several years. But I'm not here to interpret video game history, I'm here to enjoy a round of Midnight Magic. Now, Atari had released a pinball video game called Video Pinball for the Atari 2600 a few years prior. However, Midnight Magic attempts to simulate the physics and overall experience of an actual pinball machine, or so I've read. It's been several long, unfortunate years since I've last seen or played an actual pinball machine, so I can't say as to how close to true pinball physics this game actually happens to be. Setting aside that little variable though, Midnight Magic is another one of those pinball video game things that's pretty damn fun to play, and in the long run, that's all that really matters actually. Now, Midnight Magic is essentially a pinball board with a couple sets of flippers, some bumpers, a spinner, and plenty of opportunity to score some big points. Most of the gameplay is done with the joystick itself. Moving the stick left controls the left flipper, moving it right controls the right flippers, and moving it downwards will operate both flippers as well as launch the ball. As long as you press the button, I guess. Well, considering what's there, they did what they could, but it works just fine, and I didn't find the controls to be awkward or anything. There was nothing for me to get used to. They worked brilliantly, and in truth, I didn't give the controls a second thought. I was too busy wrecking some semblance of points. I mean, come on, it's pinball. You bounce around a chrome ball and make it hit things, and you get points. That's it. That's the whole game. And sometimes that's all it really needs to be. No need for extraneous stories or hidden bonus games that have nothing to do with pinball or anything pretentious. It's pinball. That's what Midnight Magic offers, and that's what Midnight Magic delivers. Easy, simple. The sounds are rather nice. Sounds almost on par with another pinball video game I played on the NES called Pinball. Although I find that the jingles in Midnight Magic are much more lively than in that other game. Other than that, the various sounds for the use of for the bumpers and the flippers and thingamabobs and whatever are adequate. They sound somewhat like they should in an actual pinball machine, so no real complaints in that regard or anything. There isn't much to look at in Midnight Magic. There's no way in hell you're going to be getting unique decals or detailings on the boards or interactive video screens to give it a neat theme or anything like that, but you do get a vast board to bounce around and it looks decent for what it is. At the very least, it fits the screen. I find that the ball can be sometimes hard to keep track of, mostly due to its small size and especially during occasions where the screen's flashing too many colors and it gives you a seizure and all that. However, this isn't a major hindrance or anything, and the game is plenty pretty even without the flash or stylings. It's just a plain old pinball board, and that's all it really needs to look like, and it does, so there. That was a very quick look at Midnight Magic for the Atari 2600, and I like the game. It's playable, it's fun, it's a good time waster, it's pinball in video form. So if you long for the days when pinball machines were in greater abundance and popularity, this probably won't hold you over, but damn it, it doesn't make it any less fun or a quality game. Midnight Magic is definitely well worth checking out. Means I didn't screw that up. Midnight Magic, Detail Magic, Pinball Magic, everything but the goddamn actual title. Oh man, so what are we gonna do now? Wait, we're still rolling? Ah,